Hey everybody, welcome back to another Halloween product review. This is the third part of my trilogy review of some photo booth props. Now, who would have thought that this original item that I got from Walmart for 97 cents would have just drug its feet this long, and we are still talking about it all these months later. But, you know, I did get this photo booth prop. There are links to my original review and then my follow-up review in the description below, so check them out if you haven't yet. But basically what it was are these little, props that you can use to take some fun Halloween pictures. I was going to use them for my party on Halloween, so I first got this set of from Walmart. It was 97 cents, and then I went and found some more at Target, so I picked up a couple more here, which I'll show you just real quick. Now, there were a couple of things when we did this Target review that we weren't able to follow up on, and we talked about a bit in the comments, so I am going to follow up with you now as to what everything is. In this, there were basically two different Target photo booth packets. And one of them was a little more retro fun, one was a little bit scary, and I started telling you what all the items were in each one, and for some reason I just stopped halfway through and never actually told you what they all were. So let me go ahead and do that with you now. So this is the retro one, and this was one that I think I had a question on as we were going through the review, and we just never resolved it. But here are the props, and I'm going to read to you what the description was, because we found out that there was a description halfway through. All right, so this is the cat, and then we had, actually, let's see, it says 2 cat sticks. So this one was the one that we were not sure of what it was, because it's got these sort of weird fangs, but it is a cat. So in case you're wondering, actually somebody did write in the comments that they thought it was a cat. And whoever, if that was you, you're right. They are both supposed to be cats. And then we had 2 pumpkin sticks, 2 skull sticks. So 2 pumpkins, throw those aside, and 2 skulls. Very cool. All right. And then in the other packet, we had, I'm going to review these with you real quick, 2 skull sticks, which were these, and again, these were they got broke real easy, so they weren't the best. So 2 skull sticks, a butterfly stick, a pumpkin stick, a deer stick, which has completely lost its stick at this point, and then 2 crowns and 2 mini hats. Now this was where I told you I thought I had lost them or maybe thrown them away. Well, I finally, last weekend, I had to start digging out all my Christmas decorations, so I found, I had to start putting away my Halloween decorations, which were just sort of stashed in the basement, because I actually wanted to organize my storage room. In a future video, I plan to show you how I store all of my Halloween decorations, because I know some people have asked me that a couple of times. And where do I store all this stuff? Well, I'm going to show you in a future video, so make sure you stay tuned. But actually, just real quick, back to this one before we go on. This one also has 2 crowns and 2 mini hats. Well, anyway, I found these crowns while I was putting all my Halloween stuff in storage, which I finally got organized and redone. So I thought we would take a look at those together. And this is what I am talking about. And when I did my party, I had no idea what these were. I mean, they just look like this, a little string with a thing on it. I didn't read the description. I suppose had I been smart and done that, I thought maybe they were some sort of necklace and you just wore it around your neck as some sort of decoration. But clearly, that is not the case. So we are going to take a look at these real quick. Clearly, this one is a crown. Why did I put these descriptions away? I know they said basically some hats and some crowns. So, whoops, this was one of the Walmart ones. Let me throw it back in the bag. All right, so let's just take a look at these real quick. So we got a crown here, crown here. We basically have 4 crowns and 4 hats. Did they call them 2 crowns and 2 mini hats? All right, so mini hats, because they are pretty small. I mean, I've got a giant head, I know, but let's see. They look like this. We'll just look at them real quick, and then we'll try and assemble one and see how it works. These would almost be better if they used them as some sort of like tiara, because I don't know how well it's going to fit. I actually like this one. It's got a nice pattern and this nice, it's very shiny. It's cool. So this one's a little bland. This one's absolutely boring, as is this one. It doesn't even look like Halloween at all. This one's kind of cool, a little spider web. So of the little mini hats, I'd say this is my favorite. So we'll put that one together. And this is clearly my most favorite crown. So I'm surprised they actually all made it back. Nobody stole any, but why would anyone take this? I mean, you wouldn't even know what it was. Again, I guess I thought it was just some sort of a little neck piece, you know? I don't know. But apparently you've got a little tab on the one side and a little slot on the other. And there are no instructions here. I guess we're just supposed to know. You just fold it and slip it together. So there we have this tiny little crown. And let's see what it looks like on my head. Well, that didn't work. Okay, let's try it again. All right, try the chin piece. All right, this is not going to work. It would probably be better with a little piece of tape to hold it in place. I'll just sort of squeeze it here. Let's try this one last time. I'm determined to make this work. Stick it behind my ears there. There we go. What do you think? A little crown. Is it cool? I can't see it. Actually, if you want to get the full effect, it would look something like this. So, what do you think? Cool, maybe. It actually, is a little bit more fun than just the little mask by itself. So, I haven't seen it in the mirror. I don't know what it looks like. I'm hoping I don't look absolutely ridiculous, but, it's kind of cool. I kind of wish I had these now out for the party. I think it would have been more fun. So let's go ahead and take a look now at the mini hat. It is also just a little tab on one side and a little slot on the other. I guess we just make it a little cone. Stick the slot in there. See, I don't know if I'm supposed to put the slot from behind or from the front, or if it even matters. This one doesn't make a very nice cone. I'm not sure how well you can see that way over there, but in fact, I can't even really get it in the slot at all because the slot is not big enough. I mean, this little piece, the little tab piece, has 2 little cutouts on the ends, so you're obviously supposed to stick it in somehow, and it's supposed to catch each side, but there's no way to do it that I can see. Of course, now that I said that, there we go. I think I got it. I may have fudged it just a little bit, and it's bent kind of oddly, but there we go. Our little bitty hat. Now let's see if I can get this one on my head without it coming apart. All right, there we go. Now, this one is supposed to go with one of these, so just to give you that full effect, I don't know, what should we try? I don't know why you'd want to do it with a cat, but there we go. Or this guy, this is fun, a little pumpkin mask. So that's it. I think this is the final review I'm going to do on the photo booth props. Uh-oh, not sure I can get this one apart. It's going to rip, I just know it. I mean, those little tabs are crazy fragile looking, and I can see this is gonna rip very easily. In fact, if you were to reuse these the next year, it's probably going to require some tape, and it would probably be a good idea if you are using them. See, yep, no, it didn't rip. Okay, it's already, like, this little slot has ripped apart, and that's just like a hair away from falling off completely. So I would definitely recommend taping these when you put them together. So there we go. Hats, crowns, masks. They make fun little party props if you can get people to use them. like I said, I tried and nobody at my party seemed at all interested in taking photo booth props. But, you know, maybe if you usher people into the party area and be like, here, take a picture real quick before people get involved in eating the pizza and drinking all the free booze, you know, could be a good thing. So anyway, that's it for this year. I'm not going to do another photo prop review for at least another couple months. So that's it for now. Take care, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the comments below how your Halloween went. And that's it. Happy haunting.